All right, the first thing I'm going to do is estimate. So if I've got 8,491, I'm going to round it to the nearest thousands place. So I underline my 8 and I look to the right. 5 or more tells me to round up, and then anything below 5 I would keep the same. So since a 4 is less than 5, my 8 is going to stay the same. So I'm going to do 8,000. Everything behind the 8 will turn into a 0. So my 4 goes to a 0, 9 turns into a 0, and 1 turns into a 0. So 8,000 times 2. All right, now I should be able to do this in my head because I know that 8 times 2 is 16, and then I add back my 3 zeros. All right, so 16,000 is not between 18,000 and 32,000. So I don't have to circle it and I don't have to find the exact product. So I'm done. All right, I'll do the same thing on number 2. So I'm going to underline my thousands place. The 1 tells me to keep my 6 the same. So I'm going to do 6,000 times 4. If I take away my zeros, 6 times 4 is 24. And then I add back my 3 zeros. So 24,000. And 24,000 is between 18,000 and 32,000. So it says circle all the problems that will have products between those numbers. So I'm going to circle this problem and then find the exact product of only the problems that I circled. So because I circled this one, I have to find the exact product. All right, so I'm going to show you that with area model. So I'm not using the problem that I estimated, I'm going to use the exact numbers. So if I have a 1 digit by 4 digit, I'm going to draw my box. All right, my 1 digit number that I'm multiplying is going to go on the side, and then I'm going to break apart my 4 digit number into 6,000, 100, 40, and 8. And then remember, I'm going to do 4 times each of these numbers. So 4 times 6 is 24, add my 3 zeros. 4 times 1 is 4, and add my 2 zeros. 4 times 4 is 16, and add 1 zero. And 4 times 8 is 32. And then I have to add up all of my partial products. So 24,000, 400, 160, and 32. And I get 24,592 is my exact answer. All right, and then I would just move on to number 3. If it's between these two numbers when you round, then circle it and solve it all the way like you normally would. If it's not between those two numbers, you can just leave it with the answer that you rounded.